when we look at making an effective Endura application to control white mold, we really need to think about it as a preventative application, not a curative application. Because white mold, once those spores are released and enter that soybean plant through the dying blossom, has a 7 to 10 day latency period before you actually see the infection symptoms start to show up. But it's already within that plant once the spores are released and they've entered. You just don't see it for that week to 10 days. So it's really crucial to make a preventative application, and that's why we need to target a 75 to 95% canopy closure, or about 7 to 10 days before the canopy closes. That's when we need to start making that first Endura application. And really, when it comes to scouting, you want to start scouting about the first or second week of June, because soybeans are going to start flowering around June 21st every year. That summer solstice is when soybeans will start flowering. So if you want to get ahead of it and make sure that you're making an effective white mold application, you need to start scouting in the first or second week of June. And then you want to time that application 7 to 10 days prior to canopy closure, or 75 to 95% of canopy closure. And when you make this application, you want to have 20 plus GPA of water, and you want to use 45 plus PSI on your sprayer in order to get good canopy penetration. You want to be able to cover the entire plant, since this does infect the first dying soybean flower. That'll be at the bottom of the plant. So it's crucial to have good coverage. And when you look at making that application, you also need to think of nozzle selection. So if you have less than 90% canopy closure, you're going to want to go with a medium droplet size, because there's still enough room in between the canopy to be able to let medium droplets get towards the bottom of the plant. Now, once you get upwards of 90% canopy closure and you're approaching full canopy, you want to switch to a coarse droplet nozzle in order to have larger droplets that'll penetrate that canopy a little better and be able to hopefully cover the entire plant.